We are back, thank you, doctor, ready to have an enemy. We have James Hampton, this young lady, who's a frequent guest on our show. She lives back east now. But she is currently wrong, thank you. How are you? Come on, pretty good. Somebody told me you were in the building. And I didn't know you were going to swing in here. It was very nice of you. Well, I was doing that Dean Martin roaster toaster, whatever you call it, Dean. And I read that thing in the Wall Street Journal. Oh, that little thing about that. I want to tell you that that was well deserved, and it was beautifully done, thank you. It was a nice. I don't know, I don't think you'll ever have anything nicer written about you than that. Yeah. I don't know whether many people saw it out here. Was a gentleman who was reviewing television. He said some very kind words about the Tonight Show. No, he's a gentleman. Because he said all of a sudden the guy's a gentleman. If they say bad things, he said, well, I hear I am running again. I seem to be always in a. Yeah, I am. Hurry, how you feeling? I'm going to Carson City. You're going up to Nevada. Yeah, tomorrow I'm being Carson City. So I'll have you on my mind. People always ask if that guy had a relative, like Kid Carson or something. And then I couldn't prove any genealogy. I always wanted to be related to the Indian scout Kit Carson. It never turned out that way. I saw an article about the comments I think you made in New York the other day. You said that, what did I say? Well, you've given up smoking, and you said you were allergic to tobacco. And yeah, well, I am. That's the sad thing, or I wouldn't have given it up, cancer or no cancer. But I now if I take a cigarette or a cigar, you can still have coffee country. Yeah, I'll have a touch. Oh, this is the kind of coffee I like. That's what has that, said Mrs. Olson right on her. Can if you drink that Mountain Drone, that's real, no tax paid on it. You have an occasional little jar of the juice. They are pretty good. Yeah, now who hit John's got me in plenty of trouble. Yeah. I know also they're going to plant you this the 90-minute special, the swing out sweet land. What is that gonna play? That's what they want me to come out here. For I really wanted to come out and congratulate you. But Swing Our Sweet Land is a great number of dear friends of mine got together. And did a show. And allowed me to be the star. And I'm very proud of it. It was on a couple years ago. And now Budweiss is going to put it on again for the bicentennial. January the 15th, I believe the date is 90 minutes. I remember our good friend Jack Benny was on that show and it was a super show. And got great reviews, oh yeah. And with me in it. You've done stuff like that before, you've narrated, haven't you? Yeah. But I mean, I never got any good reviews, the people like it. But the critics never lie. You're going to still, you hear rumors all the time that, you're going to get out. And you're not going to make any more motion pictures. And you're going to make pictures, aren't you? Well, I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock for Carson City. It's just a picture to make a picture, yeah. Are you gonna play cowboy by any chance, or a man of the West? No. This one's called the Shootist, not Chustis. You mean bang bang, I mean bang bang Shootist. So you're gonna play that? Yeah, I'm gonna play a gunfighter. Of course, the author says that they didn't call him gunfighters in those days. They call them Shootists. He and Ripley have got this all figured out, for I didn't know that script. Do you think, did you ever check into the Western heritage? They always make a lot of the old men like Wyatt Earp. Great heroes in American history. But that wasn't always the case, was it? No, they were not exactly all American apples. They weren't all clean. But he had to fight fire with fire. And he had to have a fella that didn't blink before he shot, yeah, on your side, or yeah. They said to you they were not again coming up. And letting them have it in the back, that's right. If that was the way to do it, well, that's the way I'd want to do it. If it would scare the guy you're going to hurt you could never do that. They would kill you if you ever did anything like that. And will be sneaked up. And I remember when you were killed in the Cowboys, yeah. And you were gunned down. Well, I slowed you down enough. You haven't either. I'm delighted to see it. I'm glad you came out. Yeah, I sure enjoyed seeing you all. And I just wanted to tell you how happy I was about that article. It was just great. Let me wish you a happy new year. Thanks. I haven't already got you. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for coming in. Well, thank you.